Shalom, my name is Karen. Welcome to Meditation Minute. This week we start off with the Torah portion, Emor, meaning say. It comes from Leviticus chapters 21 through 24. Here we see Adonai speaking to Moshe, telling him the rules the Kohanim must follow. God also reminds his people to observe his Shabbat and his appointed times. There is a specific punishment that God mentions, and it regards committing blasphemy against him. There is an incident in the camp that occurs. A man becomes involved in a fight and utters God's name in a curse. Moshe waits on God to give him instructions on what to do with the man. Chapter 24 verse 15 says, "Then tell the people of Israel, whoever curses his God will bear the consequences of his sin. And whoever blasphemes the name of Adonai must be put to death. The entire community must stone him." While meditating, I turned to the Brit Hadashah portion. Matthew 26 verses 59 through 66 describe how the Sanhedrin, an important assembly of judges coming from Torah, looked for false evidence against Yeshua in order to put him to death. They found no such evidence, but two people came forward, and in verse 61 it says, "This man said, I can tear down God's temple and build it again in 3 days." The Kohen Gadol, meaning the high priest that year, asked Yeshua if it was true. They asked him under oath to say if he was indeed the Mashiach. Yeshua answered, "The words are your own, but I tell you that one day you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of Ha-Givarah, meaning the power, and coming on the clouds of heaven." The Kohen Gadol tore his robes and yelled blasphemy. They declared Yeshua guilty of committing blasphemy, and in verse 66 it says, "He deserves death." As I meditated on the Brit Hadashah portion, it really broke my heart to see how fast the Sanhedrin, a legitimate ruling body from Torah, and the Kohen Gadol's actions, being contradictory to the Torah, reacted to Yeshua's words. The Kohen Gadol was blinded by anger. The New Testament specifically says he tore his robes, and this was strictly forbidden, as said in our Torah portion. In Leviticus chapter 21 verse 10, the high priest who wears the consecrated garments is not to tear his clothes. And they did not stop to analyze, and neither did they seek God. Moshe was given the laws by God, but Moshe never acted on his own will. He always sought God, and he asked for understanding when faced with difficult situations. So may we be reminded of how much Moshe sought after God, and may we continue to do so as well. Shavua Tov.